Hello and welcome to the Troma Basement,
the show that is to Troma fans what the ankle bell is to Morris dancers.
I'm Ben Miller.
I'm Xander Armstrong.
Meet Graham Simons, our resident zombie chef.
And the Toxic Avenger, known as Toxie. He was created by falling into a vat of toxic waste, and he's here to protect us from evil.
But first, you knew she was coming. I'm sure you've baked a cake. She's here, the one and only, the Tromalicious, Miss Troma!
Coming up very shortly, tonight's Troma movie.
In the meantime, on with the show.
Did he really? Can't believe that.
Hello.
Troma Films find a new home in London.
And Miss Troma invents a new dance.
All that and more on Troma News now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Troma Films have found a home in the West End, thanks to the Prince Charles Cinema in Leicester Place. The season of films opened with Troma hit Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. Troma News brings you this exclusive report.
Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town, a fantastic film involving blind orphans. They only play a small part, but nevertheless an integral one.
We're toast. Blind, no parents, and now this. Maybe you can knock the head off.
Chopper Chicks, what are they? Where have they come from? A lot of them have a history, a lot of them have left home, left husbands, left boyfriends. A wonderful film, a wonderful feature, wonderful chicks. That report from us here at Troma News. For further details of Troma at the Prince Charles, check the national press.
Finally, on a lighter note, Miss Troma has invented her own dance. The new dance, which involves Miss Troma moving her body to the beat of popular music in a new and unique fashion, is sure to catch on with Troma fans everywhere.
She can tread on my toes anytime. Here's the weather.
Bravo,
Very good.
bravo. Miss Troma there, performing the weather in the style of Toxie's blind girlfriend from Toxic Avenger. So Graham, I'm going to master a basic white sauce. Where do I start?
Tidy this place up, this is a mess.
Hi. Graham Simons there in the Troma kitchen with a few tips on the subject of sauces. If you've just joined us, hello. You're watching the Troma Basement. Coming up in a few moments, tonight's Troma film. But first, our ever-popular feature, Gun to Her Head.
That's right. This is the feature where you, the viewers, decide what you'd like Miss Troma to do if you had a gun to her head. In previous weeks, for example, Miss Troma's, played Twister, given piano lessons.
Recorder lessons?
Yeah, recorder lessons, I'm so sorry. And once you even
Pretending to be drunk?
Exactly.
That's right. Well, what we'd like to do this week is turn the feature around slightly and ask Miss Troma what she'd ask herself to do if she had a gun to her own head. Miss Troma.
Well, I've always wanted to write, but I keep putting it off, so I think if I had a gun to my own head, I would make myself write a novel.
OK. Well, Ben, tell us a little bit about the gun Miss Troma will be using.
With absolute and utter pleasure. This week's gun is a Derringer pistol, incredibly compact and lightweight. So please, Miss Troma, I'll hand you the gun, place it to your own head, and ask yourself the question, will you play?
I'd be delighted.
Excellent then. Miss Troma, write that novel! Miss Troma moves over to the typewriter. She's seeking inspiration, running through the smoke rings, the annals of her mind. Yes! She's off! Miss Troma there. More a novella.
Wonderful, really. And remember, the address to write to if you'd like to put a gun to her head is, as always, on a postcard or sealed envelope to Troma Basement, 9 to 13 Grape Street, London, WC2H 8DR. Here we go. Vodka for verbal insanity, bite of bratwurst for implausible foreign accent, schnapps chaser for nudity. Easy. Enjoy.
Enjoy!